Hôm nay chúng tôi chơi lớn, chúng tôi stream 60 fps, không biết con máy đỡ nổi không nữa. $5.500 KB trên giây. Tôi không chắc về điều này mấy bạn. Rồi vô lại để tôi bật record luôn. Hồi mất footage không? Đơn giản là nãy tôi tắt mạng. Cái hồi tôi ăn F4 cái game, tôi thoát ra tôi vô lại để mà nó lấy lại cái cutscene. Dắt nước từ cái cutscene này được nha. Giờ vô game nó đưa thẳng vô cái đó luôn chắc. Đó.
Hey, looks like everyone's about done mingling and riddling. Gather round and look this way. Venti and I have selected several riddles from everyone's contributions, and we added a few of our own to the mix for good measure. Shortly, we'll randomly select a few to read aloud. If your riddle gets selected, remember that you have to announce the correct answer
Người
at
hướng
the
nội
end.
không thích điều này.
Anyone who guesses correctly
Người
gets 1
anxiety
point,
cũng không thích điều
and
này.
if nobody guesses correctly, the writer of the riddle gets a point. Sounds fair to me.
Nghe unfair vậy.
Of course, when the riddler reveals the right response, it only counts if everyone agrees that it's not too far-fetched.
That's right. Now, if there are no more questions, it's time to reveal the first riddle.
Hopefully they'll draw at least some that I can get. Oh no, does only the first person to solve it get the points? Ugh. That means I have to be first to raise my hand.
Peer pressure.
Peer
pressure.
Riddle number 1. Let me see here. This riddle is
Chữ rất là đẹp nha.
Especially the handwriting. I have four corners like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips, one piece at a time. The more you know, consume, the broader your mind.
They drew Shinchos!
Anh Châu.
Better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it.
Anh Châu ghê quá.
It's pizza! The answer is pizza!
Rồi. Không thể tri hơn. Nguyễn Tri Phương.
Even without the author coming forward, I can confidently declare this answer wrong. I mean, how does eating pizza broaden your mind? And while I'm no expert in exotic dishes, if I'm not mistaken, pizza is round, is it not? Like mora meat?
But eating pizza makes you happy, and being happy
What?
makes it easier
Bạn
to
tính kiện cái gì pizza hình vuông nha.
need solving.
Trong trường hợp pizza phản động nó sẽ ủa mình mới nói gì
Okay,
vậy?
Paimon admits she may have jumped the gun on this one.
Maybe it's some other kind of food. No. Riddles are never that simple, and it needs to be something that makes people more intelligent.
If Paimon had known it was gonna be this tough, she'd have read more books in her time. What is it? Have you got it?
Ủa?
Huh? Oh, gotcha!
Ghê.
The answer is black!
Cũng ghê.
That was quicker than I expected. I was quite proud of that one.
Oh,
Trời ơi,
it
nhỏ.
appears the riddle writer has announced the answer. Okay, 1 point to Paimon.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nghe
So
buồn.
the answer was books? Oh, how did I not get that? Come on, Mika. Concentrate.
We're awesome at this! Oh, what Paima meant to say
Em
was
đi bay
that
mộm,
you're
bạn nói
awesome
nhiều quá
at
vậy.
this. Thanks for the point, Traveler.
On to riddle number 2.
Bay mộm.
I gotta get in there first this time.
Cố lên em.
High above the wispy clouds,
Aye.
amidst the gloomy snow-filled shroud, standing alone on an icy stage, beneath it every lowly sage. Looks like a poem from Liyue.
Oh, it's
I got it!
Peer pressure. Trời ơi.
Looks like those
Sau
two have
event
some
này chúng tôi
ideas.
sẽ ship Noel với Mika.
Could it be
Yeah.
some kind of plant that lives in cold, high places?
Mika, please go ahead. As a full knight of Avonius, you represent all of us from Mondstadt here.
Chăm chỉ quá.
No, how could I?
Khách sáo.
It was you who thought of it first.
Customer salute.
You should be the one to guess.
Ôi trời ơi.
My answer
Hai
isn't
con người.
necessarily correct. Besides, it's first come, first served, and you beat me to it.
No, I didn't. You were just before me.
How gracious and considerate our fellow competitors are towards each other. A wonderful sight to see. How about both of you say your answer at the same time? If you're both right, you'll each get a point.
Nhìn giống sơ sơ phải.
I didn't realize we'd made such a scene.
Oh, crud. I guess we dragged that out a bit. So, Noelle, what do you say?
Yes, let's. Our answer is
Cecilia.
Oh, that certainly sounds like a good candidate for the correct answer. A flower that blooms on the highest peaks and known for its exquisite beauty. The Cecilia is held by many Mondstadters to be the true wind bloom.
Ghê.
Although, since the writer hasn't yet come forward to announce the answer, this probably wasn't the answer they were looking for. Sorry. Any other answers?
Thằng nào
I
viết cái
can't
này?
believe I was wrong. Maybe it's a plant from Liyue.
Thằng nào viết cái này?
Is the answer Genshin? The poem does evoke a strong sense of quiet, proud solitude in a high place.
correct. I wrote this one. Jingxin is the right answer.
Hai con người này.
No! Shinjo got it before Paimon could.
Vậy tính ra tôi nghĩ
However,
ra
after
Jenshin trước
listening
nha.
to the host's description, I do remember reading about
tên tôi.
Cecilia flowers in a
So
book once.
stress me, bro.
They definitely fit the description of a pure flower standing proudly and alone on high. So, I'd like to approve the answer from our two friends from Mondstadt as well.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
Well, since even the Riddler themselves agrees, all three contestants earn a point each.
Darn it! Shinjo's caught up to Paimon already.
Bài non. Bài non rồi.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Moving now to our third riddle.
Rồi.
Why is the handwriting so
Bài mõm vào.
floaty? What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there. So full of mora it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug glug glug, down it goes.
Bài non nè. Bài non nè. Hả? Gì bay lên trời mà cầm Mora nghe giống ventilator rồi. Cò hả?
That's Paimon's. They picked Paimon's riddle.
Ôi. Bị cái mic giật điện. Cũng ghê.
What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing? Is Paimon's riddle
Biết
too
không?
hard?
Nó nhảm quá.
That's not quite it. More like, it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it.
What? No way. Well, go on then. Tell us the answer
Ê,
if
vậy
you're
tôi
so
thằng ngu
sure.
trước đám hay vậy.
The answer is Paimon.
What?
It's Paimon.
I was actually gonna say Paimon too.
Me too.
You're all completely wrong! How the heck did you all think the answer was Paimon?
Paimon, do you have wings behind your back?
No.
You're always floating, but you never seem to get tired of it.
And Paimon has a very healthy appetite, which must cost the traveler a lot of mora and meal expenses.
Tự viết mà.
I've heard from the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that means Paimon can't swim. So if she fell in the sea, then...
Glug, glug, glug.
Ngon chim.
Wait!
Chim.
Now Paimon's doubting herself. What was the answer again? No! You're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the Jade Chamber! You
Đắt-
know, the
đắt
Jade
nha.
Chamber
Đắt
that's always
nha.
flying up there in the sky!
Yeah, trời ơi.
Is that so? I still maintain that the riddle actually describes Paimon more accurately.
Bàn luận rồi. Bàn luận ý kiến trái chiều đó rồi.
In fact, if we just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect riddle.
What do you want to add?
Tự biên tự diễn.
The traveler's companion and talkative guide, a praiseworthy presence always by their side.
Aw, do you mean it? Can we really add that part? You think so?
bị gaslight rồi.
Okay, now Paimon would like to announce that the correct answer to the riddle is the widely
Nhỏ
adored
bị
Paimon!
nhỏ bị gaslight nặng quá.
Great! And with that, the widely adored Paimon has gifted a point each to everyone who answered just now.
Guessing riddles is a lot of fun, and even though Paimon didn't manage to beat Shinto, Paimon still feels like she got a little smarter. Oh, didn't Changyu mention he was investigating something before? Let's go ask him about it.
Yeah. Rồi record như đó thôi. Đủ say nô cho ngày hôm nay rồi. Vỗ tay vỗ tay.
Hey, you too?
Hay quá hay quá. Hay bay.
Oh? Hi, Paimon. You know, for a moment there, I was worried I might lose to you.
Oh, are you collecting your prize right now?
I am indeed. Though, if you really want it, I'd be more than happy to give it to you.
Cái mặt.
Seriously? Wow, what is it?
A most generous donation by yours truly as director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Namely, a buy one, get one free coupon for our high-end customized service package. It's a pleasant surprise to learn
Blessing.
you're so interested in Paimon.
Blessing.
Nope, nuh-uh, no thank you, hard pass,
Đậu
you can
mù
keep it.
đó.
Are you sure?
Blessing
In
năm
that
hơn.
case, I'll gladly take it.
Here you are. Now remember, this package comes with our
Trời.
anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service. Just give us a call and we'll be right there. With any luck, we'll still show up even if you're unable to call.
So, to what do we owe the honor, Paimon?
Thấy
What do
go.
you mean we? Changyun's the one Paimon's looking for, not you.
À,
Wasn't he saying
con
something
này.
about needing help?
Oh, yeah. There.
How about I put it in riddle form?
Huh? Isn't the competition over?
Thằng Ren con.
'Twas like a demon not demonic, or devil devoid of the diabolic. Afar it floated free above the ground, but when approached, though sought, naught could be found.
Thôi từ chối hiểu.
Sounds to me like you encountered a ghastly little ghosty in the wild.
Một
Perhaps
phát
I
ra
should
trứng
just
hù
explain it.
tao trời ơi.
Basically, while I was training this morning,
Trời,
I suddenly caught sight
sợ
of a
gì?
non-human entity.
Rồi, nghe sợ.
It was floating in the air without any kind of external aid, and its body was almost transparent. At first, I thought I'd finally encountered a demon that wasn't repelled by my pure yang spirit, and immediately prepared to exorcise it.
Trời.
But none of my methods had any effect on it. And when I went to try and get a closer look at it and tried to ascertain what I was dealing with, it disappeared into
À,
thin
gặp
air.
ma. Này gặp ma chứ không phải
You're
gặp quỷ
sure
nữa.
it's not a ghost or spirit of some kind?
Quite sure. I could sense that it had a physical body. And if it were a spirit, I'm sure it would have been scared away long before I saw it. It's all my fault. I got overexcited, and in my haste, I didn't ascertain its true nature before taking action. Thinking back on it, if it wasn't an evil spirit, maybe I offended some kind of adeptus or illuminated
Bị dòng
beast.
về báo đó.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It was something you'd never seen before. Anyone else would have reacted the same way. Besides, we're making up for it now by doing our best to find out the truth.
Any thoughts, Venti? Have you managed to untangle Chongyun's twisted tail?
Why don't you take a guess first, Hu Tao?
Oh, that means you have.
I can't be absolutely certain, but I'm reasonably sure it's not what Liyue would call an evil spirit or demon. So whatever it is, it's not dangerous. How about this? We can incorporate a search element into tomorrow's poetry activity.
Ai ơi.
Oh, does that mean we get to play
Backstage.
outside while we write poetry?
Đúng vậy.
Close,
Ủa?
but no. Good ideas could just pop into your head out of thin air, but if you ask me, everyone should relax tonight and get a good rest before tomorrow.
You say that, but your gaze keeps drifting over towards the wine stand.
Thằng Brad. Coi coi, event có gì. Ôi giời, ôi giời. Ghê. Ôi đi. Transition quá đỉnh. Đừng nói nè Win Plum phiên bản khác nha. Tôi không tin đâu. What the hell? What is it? À. Game. Rồi. Đây, flagship event tới mấy bạn. Oh. Energy recharge. Attack hit more. Nghe giống trấn Nuvilay quá vậy. What the hell? Vui gì cô hai cái quét nữa. Rồi. Khoan. Bùi é. Phát ra cái nick nào. Đó, một phát cho bạn đó. Bây giờ chúng tôi đi đi làm cái này. Gì đi chơi. Wow, chúng tôi chưa làm cái này. Đây là cách tôi thể hiện sự tối cổ của tôi khi mà chơi cái game. Trời ơi, du ngàn năm gồm thấy mà. Vô. Khỏe không?
While since we
Khỏe
first
không?
set foot
Alo,
on
trời.
Inazuma. So
Ê, gì?
happened since then. Yeah,
Nó quánh
we've
đuổi gì?
definitely made some progress on our journey. So, where should we go today? Huh? What's up? Hey, what the heck was that for?
Kiếm nhìn đẹp quá.
Doesn't wanna talk, huh? All right.
Ghê. Cũng ghê. Rồi.
So you don't have a vision after all. Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
Ló.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them. No, wait. Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
Gì vậy Paimon?
Have you ever met someone by
nhìn
the
như
name
đi
of
săn.
Kaedahara Kazuha?
Trời ơi.
He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animal vision.
Sao bạn đi chém người ta
That's
như
none of
vậy?
your business. Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
Ló cút đi.
What the heck is this?
Ôi trời ơi, 8 điểm danh.
Coming around here, waving that weird
Đỉnh quá.
sword in our
Rồi,
faces.
bạn đã lên đỉnh
And
xã
he
hội.
didn't even apologize. Seems like a real nutcase.
Nể, tôn sư trọng
one
đạo,
thing's for
bái
sure.
sư.
No way are we telling him anything about Kazuha. Hey, don't be mean. I'm on smart lots of the time.
Smart.
Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go find Kazuha right away and tell him to watch his back. Oh?
Trời ơi,
What kind of hunch?
bạn du ngàn năm rồi chưa vô server nhắn nha.
A special connection? You mean beyond already knowing each other? Yeah.
Đi
Maybe a
săn bình quân
little.
đầu người, đội bình quân đầu
Then
người.
again, most people look pretty much the same once they start fighting, so that does. Anyway, there's no time to lose. Let's go tell Kazuha so we won't get into any danger. Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for him there.
Tự nhiên đi ra bãi cỏ bị chém rồi. Nghe nhảm hơn của chỗ nào rồi, nghe nó hợp lý chỗ nào. Chào mừng tới Genshin, nơi mà cái lo nó không ra cái gì. Tôi còn một đống nhiều chưa cài, cứu. Tôi bị overflow rồi. Bro, chào. Chào anh chào.
Hello. Do you know where Kazuha is?
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all. Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as soon as we entered the harbor, we ran into a huge crowd of Inazumans, all of them wanting to know about
We took
Kazuha.
the small vessel into Rito on a routine supply run.
If it's because of that battle on Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there
Right.
too, but I don't see her getting this kind of attention.
Đấy.
Kazuha keeps to
Theo
himself most
Giao
of the
ở
time.
ẩn
In fact, there are times when he doesn't even
Bạn
listen
ý
to the
vẫn
captain.
sim Giao.
She just laughs it
Có.
off.
Có không? Trời ơi.
Oh, so you still don't know what he did.
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi.
Thôi ơi,
Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be?
hát đó bạn.
Really? Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. In that case, his newfound stardom is well deserved. He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryou Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him. I thought they'd come to arrest him at first. Turns out they couldn't have been friendlier to him. Seems like they really respect the guy.
Thôi,
Just a
lập kế
little
hoạch
while
phản
ago,
động.
this would have been completely unimaginable. Thank you. Guess we'll go pay a visit to the Tenryou Commission.
All right then. I'll just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the crowd.
Cây gì? Trời ơi, quét qua đi, sạch. Hủy được không? Bà nội cha nó. Để tôi cho bạn coi tôi lười biếng cái nào đó. Chưa làm. Đâu rồi? Ủa? No way. Làm của tụi này hồi nào ta? Ủa tôi đâu có nhớ làm cho tụi này đâu. Ủa thôi kệ đi. Vấn đề bây giờ là tôi bị kẹt quest. As usual. Ủa
Time to go. Time to go.
Amen. Sir. Hello.
All right then. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here.
Okay. Thanks, Ipe.
Thôi, em của Tepe.
I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant reception.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Cujo. In fact, I'm not here on official business at all. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi.
Tác
What a
hại của việc lười
glorious
biếng.
marital alliance this shall be. Given the close ties between our
Tính ra
clans,
không thiếu thời gian
it
nhưng
seemed
mà
only
tại
right
tôi
that
không
I
thích
should
làm
come
mà.
and
Cái rồi nó
offer the
chất
Kamisato
lên một
clans
đống vậy.
congratulations in person.
Chăm chỉ.
I'm truly honored. I hope the
Chăm
news
chỉ
didn't
làm
come
những
as
thứ
too
khác.
much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well.
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize. I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task, so I can live up to everyone's expectations.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say you're hardworking, upright, and responsible.
Rồi.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people. Thanks to them, everything is gradually stabilizing, and I've finally had the chance to focus a little on my personal life.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Tội phạm mượn.
Come on now, you're embarrassing me. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. I'm quite content to listen. It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who stays stony-faced when talking
Horny
about a
face.
wedding?
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing?
On gửi.
Do you think it's
yeah.
too sudden?
Biết không?
Of
Rồi.
course not.
Study.
Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed to
Lâu tôi
stand in
chơi
its
mà.
way.
Như bữa nay.
No
vậy nè.
doubt people will offer you a
May
colorful
rảnh tôi chơi
variety of
không, kiểu bữa
opinions.
nào tôi không có bài
But of
tôi
course,
sẽ chơi ngay bữa đó.
You will have factored this into your decision, and I'm sure you are prepared for whatever challenges may lie
Phải
ahead.
chứ. Có phải
Indeed
không?
I am.
Bữa nào mà bữa sau không có bài
So
tôi chơi ngay bữa
please
đó.
be confident.
Tôi chơi bữa đó.
When your mind is made up, you ought not be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there is just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little.
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side of this equation, Lady Hiragi's father, Hiragi Shinsuke, is still in
Còn
prison.
trong tù.
If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans, the kinds of rumors that may begin to spread both among the general public and in the Kanjo Commission are not likely to be in either of your best interests.
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a while now. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact
đang
at all
bàn
with
chiến lược
Chisato.
thôi.
In the past, we've always had to
thuẫn được.
communicate in secret by sending letters. So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much trouble for us as possible. Oh, he is the worst.
Bài trì.
I can see where you're coming from, but you're only postponing the problem, not solving it. You will still have to face it sooner or later.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of everything, how can I disappoint her?
Bạn Nguyên đâu rồi? Kujo Kamaji muốn cưới Chisato. Ngược lại mới đúng.
Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation about our future. It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter.
Ủa?
So coy.
Huh? Really?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face.
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only joking about the letter. And I proposed. After making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes.
Ồ.
We spent that afternoon working through all the details of the wedding.
Okay. So you discussed it and decided on a date.
We did. I guess it was a chance to finally express our commitment to one another, clearly and completely. And you know what? I think it was about time. No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can always
Rồi
rely
có
on.
hai chai xịt miệng.
Oh,
Ui.
give me a break.
Phật. Cái gì vậy?
Sorry, but Paimon's
Cha
been
này,
wanting to
cha
say
này
this
ánh
the
hào
whole
quang sau
time.
lưng nhiều
Is
lắm
it
mới
just
nha.
this dude, or does
Đừng chân
everyone
dân
in
nữa.
love act like this? He just won't stop talking.
Có hai chai xịt miệng kế bên. Dạ, chai xịt
Apologies,
miệng
my
nó lại nằm
friends,
đất gần với
and
chai
also
xịt
to
kiến.
Sir Kamisato.
Hồi xịt
I
chai
must
xịt kiến vô
sound like a
miệng.
fool.
Trời ơi.
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at rest. No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. If I had any reservations before, I certainly don't now. I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Yeah, even if it's kind of irritating to see you
Thật ra
all
chai
smug
xịt
like
miệng
this,
chỉ có nước
it's
nước lọc
still
trong
a
thôi.
happy occasion.
Mình
Good
nói gì
luck
cho
on
nó
the
sang.
day, and have a happy wedding.
Thank you all. It means a lot.
Ủa sao cái stream này nhiều
We
view hơn
have
cái
some
stream
other
nãy?
business to
Trời ơi,
attend
độc
to
la.
now. Until next time.
Very well. I'll see you out.
Ok. Đừng bắt mình ở lại nói chuyện nữa mà.
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone about to get married, right? It's a happy kind of busy, though.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on cloud 9. What do you think, traveler? He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiragi Chisato I know. It bothers me also. But unfortunately, attempting to seek the truth of the matter would likely be fruitless.
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventures, we always find a way to get to the bottom of it.
I see. So that's how adventurers think. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and I must be cautious about taking a stance. This makes it difficult to investigate. Secondly, and more importantly, the person involved doesn't seem to care.
Không quan tâm.
If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic results.
You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't seem worried at all.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient. Sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done.
Trời ơi.
My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find out what could have caused it, it is better to look at the situation itself. If the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is acceptable. We don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiragi
Xét hậu
Chisato's
quả
thoughts
thay vì
are,
xét
do we?
nguyên nhân.
I have to say,
Cũng
I'm
được.
impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked everything through, haven't they?
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. But there are two sides to every story. I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on this.
Huh. Makes sense, but Paimon still doesn't quite get it.
Kể
Don't
bạn.
worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. let's take the opportunity to hear her thoughts. If she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead successfully. But if not, well, life isn't always a smooth journey.
Đạo lý. Bây giờ tao đi làm quest được chưa? Thôi mệt. Bỏ. Tôi mệt quá. Hồi làm rồi. Flashbang. Tôi chỉnh trời tối cho nó đỡ flashbang. Tại sao Genshin vẫn chưa có dark mode nữa? Phúc, quán cà phê mình bị chửi đây nè. Mấy lõ này nữa. Bây giờ thành Mr. Worldwide.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Hơi yếu.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. It's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all.
Nhân vật mà không thể xác định là phản diện hay là nhân vật kinh nghiệm.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her? The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes.
Oh.
Sumeru's spices are famous the world over. It's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Liên quan.
Hey! Using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
Oh? What makes you say that? Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru. And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you. Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
Oh.
My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder,
Hand chân dài đứng
maybe my
ấy.
father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive. As well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all
Trên màn hình nãy giờ
speculation.
tôi bị YouTube gõ đầu nữa.
Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss. Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Anh Đăng.
Ah, you've decided to join us.
Anh Đăng cà vạt.
I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Huh?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes.
Hai lõ này.
You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Hai lõ đang expose nhau thôi.
Forgive me for being direct, but I
expose.
sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been. Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
Thấy ghê.
You don't really trust him, do you? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen. Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Quên rồi.
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, We were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time. No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Không sao. Nhiệm vụ căng cực quá. Nghe như sắp bị đưa qua thế giới khác nữa. Và tôi vẫn chưa biết làm cách nào để đi qua cái này. Đi chỗ khác đi.
Time to go. Into the wind.
Ồ. Không quen tí nào.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
Tao không quen.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well,
nói nghe tự tin quá hen.
You lead the way then, Dane.
Mở cửa ra.
So there really isn't anyone home. This place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
Investigate carefully. We mustn't miss a single detail.
Hey, look! It's a bull! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bull? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane.
Nhìn giống cái chài.
There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off. Huh? This is a mirror.
Cái kiến.
It's broken too. Was
Trời
this a
ơi, đẹp
makeup
gái.
box? That's kinda disappointing.
Lumin đẹp mà,
Hoping we'd
bạn phải đồng
uncover
ý.
some super big secret. Especially after Dane talked this place up.
Nhưng mà sao lại bỏ một mảnh vỡ kiến trong cái hộp ta? Chắc chắn có mục đích.
This
Cái
bed
mục
looks
ác.
pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either.
Rồi.
What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. can't be all that comfortable.
Nó quá đắt và đàm.
Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside.
Cái gì vậy?
Let's go and check.
Chúng tôi mới tới mà bạn cũng tới kiếm chuyện luôn hả? Trùng
It's
hợp
not
mà.
much. Just some minor adversaries.
Đâu rồi? Đâu rồi? Cái đâu? Đây. Đánh lộn.
Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters.
Cái gì đây? Con slime đá bị hấp diêm bởi 3 con slime lửa. Nghe ông kịch bản. Kịch bản cũng hợp lý. What the hell? Ây da. Ôm làm vậy chi ta? Yeah.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them.
Chuẩn.
A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for
Hello,
me.
be a while.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted.
Củ chuối.
I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation. And as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a bonfire over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
Đi ăn. Vậy mấy cái đống này nó nằm đây bao lâu rồi? Ăn. Thôi.
Your cooking is as good as ever.
Anh
Even
đang
if
đi
there
lâu
was no
lâu.
other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you. Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we?
Ngồi tưởng niệm đồ em.
So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but,
Paimon buồn.
do you ever get tired of Paimon being around? Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your brother?
Tao cũng muốn hỏi câu này.
The stars?
Nhìn lên trời, chúng tôi sẽ ngắm trăng, ngắm sao như thế này. Và chúng tôi sẽ chỉ... trời ơi, sao nhớ hay vậy? Chúng tôi sẽ chỉ lên những cái trái đất mà... những cái hành tinh mà chúng tôi muốn tới.
Wow.
Thấy không? Stella.
Yeah, Paimon understands. hands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why. It's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your
Đừng
guide.
biết tại sao
Just
nữa.
you wait, heavenly principles.
Tại sao mấy
and
bạn
you
lại
two
kiếm
to
chuyện
match.
với một bà thần? Sao mấy bạn đi kiếm chuyện với Kiala?
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, cause if you're sad, Paimon will be too. Alright. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up. Oh, come on, don't say that.
Rồi mấy bạn tính bỏ anh Đăng luôn hả?
You for once.
Không sao, anh Đăng biết teleport chắc.
Nighty night. Go on, chew. Off to sleep.
Tri kỷ bị nostalgia.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Trời ơi, giờ mới về. Anh Đăng.
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right.
Yeah.
Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Ủa? Lâu rồi tôi không nghe được cái tiếng gì từ bà nội này. What the hell? Đấy, tác hại của việc không có Paimon đấy. Game trở nên thầm lặng một cách bất thường. Tôi đã đoán được điều này, đừng lo. Từ khi nhà lữ hành chịu mở miệng ra.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Mày nghĩ mày đang làm cái gì?
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Be gone!
Good.
Your travel companion? You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night? Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
Rồi.
What business is that of yours, All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern.
Luận điểm hợp
Do I
lý.
make myself quite clear? Leave.
Không cãi được. Anh Đăng tới cứu.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Rồi cám
If you
ơn.
must, suit yourself.
Lỏ.
I've been observing you.
Nói
And
chuyện
you
nha, nói
don't
chuyện
look
nha
like
Tiêu.
a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please. Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in. You...
Tri.
Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me? Come on then.
Thì nghe giống sắp làm thịt mình chúng ta. Trời đất ơi. Một con heli chuồn.
Mind your own business. Don't worry. He isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold. Huh? You know Conria? Who are you? Exactly. And how do you know I'm from Conria?
Tao nhìn cái con mắt mày tao biết rồi.
Do you worship a god?
Oshinoko, trời.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies. That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this? The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay. Because although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters. He is Kari Bear. My illegitimate son.
Kari Bear.
How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria by blood, but I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. And then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight. Kari Bear faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilichurl right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him. She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it. It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert.
Thương con.
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
Ok. Khoan. Z. Hả? Cái gì vậy? Sao ở trên đây nó thiếu thứ ta? Special Story Mode vẫn run được.
Over here.
Rồi ngồi tám chuyện với ông già.
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind. I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania.
Nghe giống placebo nhưng mà nó thật
I
sự không có
believe
tác
that it
dụng.
might just work. I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned.
Cười. Ôi, hài quá.
Since this medicine requires the power of the seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it. What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now? Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
Trời ơi, nấm độc.
Also, do you have any of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses. Oh, wonderful! In that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
Synthesize the nameless taboo medicine of the royal court. Bàn chế tạo hả trời? Ơi, mượn. Ở ngoài đây không có bàn chế tạo nữa rồi. Đỉnh vậy. tên kìa. Thuốc.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations.
Ông già nghe tri.
Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses. No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven. Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
Ông vẫn rất tri. Cái gì mà nhà lữ hành có quyền năng gọi thần ra như là gọi mấy bà đi nhậu vậy trời. Gọi vua chúa vừa đi nhậu.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of wisdom! Look at me! I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home.
Biết lắm mà ông
Brought
đứng chửi.
unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul. My son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more.
Once more?
Please, God!
What do you mean more?
I beg of you.
Họ rất tri. Nhìn mức độ tri của ông này là biết rồi.
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Administer the dose of medicine to the healy joint. North Pole chat. Biết chỗ nào lạnh hơn North Pole không? Đó là Nam Cực, South Pole.
Caribert? Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert. Caribert, please say something.
Cho thuốc nó ngấm chứ cha nội.
I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years.
Đây nhìn
I've
giống
never
chắc
left
sau
you,
khi
not
nhận ra bỏ
once.
con là một hành
Are
động
you
xấu.
still angry with me, Caribear? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribear. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please. Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons. What do you mean? Huh. You really think so? Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100. What difference does it make? I do not lack for time. Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible. I grow them in that field. The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it. There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Caribear. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms. Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Đi múc nước. What? Cái gì đây?
Time to go.
Nhìn giống bị bắt chứ, bị nhốt
Time to go.
thế giới thứ ba của cái gì đó, cái gì đeo vô tai. What the hell? Nói thật nghe cha nội nè. Hãy đúp đi chứ nó không có giống cutscene. Ok rồi. Tại tôi thấy tình hình nghiêm trọng á, tôi im theo để cho nó nghiêm trọng hơn.
You're back. Caribear's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water.
Đưa nước. Nộp nước. Đừng nói cái nấm này nó thả cái nó mọc liền. Tôi không tin.
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand? Good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
Đánh coi chừng.
Rain outlines your.
Tới vậy.
Time for retribution!
Non.
What happened? Was it monsters?
Vâng.
Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it.
What do you mean by some time? 50 years? 100? Ủa?
Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Cái gì đó, nấm gì ảo gì vậy? Đúng là nấm. Chỉ có thể gọi là nấm. Thấy mà ghê. Nấm độc.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander.
Nông dân cày bừa.
I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
Ước gì được vậy? Không.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the statue of the Seven.
Bad ending hay good ending đây mọi người?
Let's begin. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Cory Bear! Oh no, he must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on, we have to catch up with him.
Đi bắt cóc trẻ em. Quick. Sao tao bị giới hạn dùng rồi? Đi theo này chắc nó bị tư tưởng độc hại, nó cuốn vô trong đây. Trời ơi, nó lại lòi ra một cái loa khác. Thấy mà ớn.
That's not Cory Bear. Right. Cory Bear's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
Cái ông này, ông không thể chết nhưng mà ông vẫn bị thương. Kiểu ông có thể bị paralyzed luôn, nhưng mà ông vẫn còn sống.
It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going? Yes. The more we know about Hilly Churls, the better.
Cười nham hiểm. Nhớ cái chỗ này đâu mở được. Con kia đi đâu? Trời ơi.
Did it go in here? Well, let's head in.
Ông già có chắc chưa? Nhìn nguy hiểm vậy.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before. Huh. It looks like there worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
Tôi lo rồi, bắt đầu thấy lo rồi nha. Chú chế độ chú Hề hết bật nổi rồi. Đắt rồi, bài Night Glow. Trời ơi, giờ mở nhạc chết tôi rồi. Tôi sẽ đi theo tôi này. Thôi kể mấy bạn. Hả? Bạc. Giao diện mới. Trời. Cái này lần đầu thấy luôn không? Cái này kiểu như cái gì? Trong trường hợp mà chúng ta không thuộc bất cứ địa phận nào, như NK chẳng hạn. Chắc là NK. Trời ơi. Nào bỏ rương trong đây ta? Thằng nào bỏ rương trong đây nghĩ sao chỗ này mà. Ô trời. Ê, nó có nhạc riêng, nhạc bánh lộn riêng. Ê, lỡ đụng nó cái nó quánh mình sao? Thôi xin lỗi mấy bạn, game bắt mình quánh mấy bạn. What the hell rồi? Bánh phát mấy đứa kia. Ôi xin lỗi mấy bạn, tôi lỡ đụng thằng ấy rồi nó kêu tôi. Lỡ đụng thằng nó kêu tôi quánh hết cả bầy. Quá mà.
Body and mind.
Hiệu ứng.
Time to act.
Ôi, không biết nãy nó nói cái gì nữa. Hiệu ứng dữ chưa? Rất là hiệu ứng nha. Giờ bạn thấy tôi vẫn cho ba cầm cái này. Ủa? Đổi hả? Thôi. Cầm kia đi. Đó. Tăng tinh thông đồ. Gì là nguy hiểm mà vậy? Ơi. Cái gì? Ui ôi.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
What the hell? Cứu. Thấy mà ghê thôi, tôi quay lại tôi đổi anh Châu. Đâu rồi anh Châu? Trời ơi, coi effect này nó cổ nó từ hồi 4.0 vợ nghĩ sao tôi không biết. Chấp mấy cha này thấy được mấy con này trên đây đó. Thiên nhãn. Hai. Mắc gì vô đây bị hội đồng hoài. Ủa? Đấy.
Get out of
khoai nhẹ cái bên xe4. Cái gì? Nhạc nó liên kết nhau nè. Y chang với Chasm luôn, cái quest cái interlude nó, cái nhạc nó simulate gì nè. Thấy ớn. Ủa? Phải đỉnh. Ê, mắc gì mày nhốt không? Vừng ơi mở cửa. Cái gì vậy?
One with nature.
Yeah. Tụi bay lo việc tụi bay lỡ đụng ghe quýnh nó nữa thấy tội lắm. Hả? À. Nhạc của mình. À hello, có trời. Tôi quên đọc chat qua.
How did I get on the ceiling?
Hello, welcome.
Did the room turn
11
upside
giờ
down
30 sáng.
or gravity itself?
Cái gì? Ồ, ơi ơi. Thôi nó giống cái interlude hôm bữa nữa rồi đó. Tôi thấy bà. Mình xin. Ê, cái này nhìn quen lắm nha. Không vui nha. Lúc nào nó cũng interlude cái nó cho mình cái trauma vậy luôn. Thấy ghê.
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Còn 2 cái nữa. Ảo yếu lắm. Cái gì chưa mở nữa. Ôi à. What the hell, ông bỏ đi luôn rồi. Thay vì ăn hành cùng Dan Sleep, chúng ta ăn hành cùng một ông già nào đó. Ủa quay lại đây hả? Quánh lộn nữa trời ơi.
Halt, humans. Fate has not granted you the
Định mệnh
right to
không
enter
cho mày
this
vô đây.
place.
Nghe không giống định mệnh lắm.
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
Này phiên bản alter ego của ông ra.
Teamwork is great!
Rain cutter.
Ghê ghê. Ê sợ tiêu 2 hơn né được. Ây da. Thấy mà ghê. Quạnh ui ui ghê 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 ghê. Bể giáp lại anh. Tội anh trai.
Who was that? He was
terrifying.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe. He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing. And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined. Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
Thấy ghê. Hai, trời ơi, Lan. Rồi hai xong đi luôn. Bạn tốt lắm. Ôi lên đây nữa hả? À không. Cửa này của Ấn Độ nó mở lâu.
I think we've made it to the end.
Cái lời gì vậy? Nữa. Grand Theft Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown, or for a power that you covet? Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god, I am but a sinner. You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment.
Cái này game ma hay là game phiêu lưu vậy mấy bạn?
Go forth, become a transcendent one.
Hay là cái game này nó cho tôi trauma.
And I shall shed a tear at the end of time as I gaze back upon your life.
Trời ơi. Trời ơi. ED.
What just happened? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps. I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar. Oh, is that so? All right. As you wish.
Chúng ta phải chuồn. Tôi không biết sao họ chuồn ra khỏi đây được nữa. Nó dẫn đi tùm lum luôn rồi về kiểu gì.
Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay. I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective. I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options. Cory Bear.
Trời ơi, thằng nhóc.
Papa?
Cory Bear! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Cory Bear, my dear son! You see, it worked! Cory Bear can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Cory Bear, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes! This is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Cory Bear? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait.
Đẹp trai.
My body!
Đẹp trai.
What happened to me? Is this me?
Đó.
Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conria here. No more home. But, do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, Cory Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
Tôi nghĩ sẽ đẹp trai lắm.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening. I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave, now that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes. A sinner Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Đó, ông già lần đầu tiên biết tới thứ gọi là religion. Làm thế cứ nào mà tôi vẫn đang bị kẹt trong quest. Ăn bồi bổ gì anh trai. Ủa mắc gì không nấu được ta. Ồ, cái gì ông đi vô hang nữa hả? Tôi thấy bà nghiền quá. Ê, con lợn. Câu chuyện nó đang đen hơn mắt chó, trong khi cái nhạc nó sao tao phải quay lại vô đây. Sao nhìn ra cái statue hay giờ tôi thấy nó không có giống cái statue thế nào. Ben nè.
Adventure time. Off we go.
Bây giờ đừng nói ông già ông vô trong đây thiệt. Tôi biết ông làm cái gì luôn á. Vô trong đây chỉ có phê. Mấy cái cửa này.
No. Impossible. What happened? The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too. Was it all an illusion? That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again. Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
Tư tưởng dồn dập. Rồi bỏ con đi vậy đó.
Cory Bear? Where has he gone? Oh, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here. This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a
Wait.
forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state? They'd... Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it. Oh no. Did he...
Nhìn vô gương soi lại bản thân hả?
The mirror, it's broken.
Bể kiến rồi. Con kiến bể đó giờ mà.
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it.
Đẹp trai.
If he'd just done as he was told. We have to find him.
Wow, tới giờ vẫn họ vẫn không biết con Hi chơi cái mặt nó nhìn ra sao rồi. Được làm cái gì mình đôi căng dữ vậy. Rồi bay môn bay mõm với lại bay mõm với lại bạn kia chưa quay về nữa. Anh Đặng với bay mõm.
It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
Vô rừng thấy ghê. Trời mưa nữa.
Caribert! Caribert! Where are you?
Thằng con báo.
Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
You forest ranger scum! You spawn of the seven are all the same.
Trời ơi, chửi,
Have
chửi.
your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Caribert.
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the forest rangers!
Curse you all, forest rangers.
Bình tĩnh.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, forest rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go! We have to find him!
Lợi ích của việc bình tĩnh, sống chậm, sống thảnh thơi.
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Trời ơi. Tri, rất là tri. Đố bé cái gì lúc nào cũng đi xuống mà không bao giờ đi lên. Sức khỏe tinh thần của học sinh châu Á. Cái gì vậy rồi, dù rồi. Bạn Du vẫn hỏi đi, xin cảm ơn. Đạo lý, hãy đi chơi triết lý rồi.
Caribert! Cory Bear, stop! It's me! It's Papa!
Học sinh châu Á.
Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Cory Bear, come back. It's time to go back. Cory Bear?
Cho chắc hơn.
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Cory Bear. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Nhìn giống nó sắp nhảy lầu rồi. Rồi. Quyền năng.
Cory Bear.
Papa, I can't take it.
Trời, đừng
Please,
nhảy.
Cory Bear.
Đừng nhảy.
It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much.
Nó đang đạt. Nó đang. Ôi ôi. Vô phần 1. Thanh niên ở xem luôn. Ultimate power.
I see. I understand now.
Thiên luôn.
Finally, it all makes sense. Ah, Traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now. I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure. Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had.
Plot twist.
My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberic.
Trời ơi. Anh Barry.
You saw it too, didn't you?
Lại là chúng mày.
Unmistakable. The power inside Cory Bear and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes. That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Cory Bear did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
Cái gì nữa?
Huh? Sinister. Dangerous. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous! We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Prince of Conria.
What did he just call me?
Nhìn vào đánh giá bản thân đi. Đẹp trai rồi. Đẹp trai.
Traveler. Hey, Traveler. Traveler.
Sao tự nhiên đang cái thành đực luôn người ta.
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake.
Ai bị trauma một phát cái rồi hết trauma. Ủa hả?
Traveler? Traveler?
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness? You mean Clotar Alberich? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him.
Hết cứu.
After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life. You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
A long story. Nó lỗi phải.
So you saw his memories from centuries ago through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the loom of fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path? Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began. What is it?
The field? What does that have to do with anything?
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
Lôi được xác nhỏ lên.
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. And it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
Trời ơi, rồi tôi hiểu rồi. Từ mấy câu chuyện ma về mấy cái nghĩa địa, kiểu người sống trong nghĩa địa sẽ bị vong của cái chỗ đó nó ám đó. Rồi trường hợp tương tự chứ gì.
What? That's impossible. Unless Clotar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse. This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Ai?
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
All right, let's leave it there.
No.
Get some rest. Goodbye.
Bye.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh?
Cái rồi.
What is it? Huh?
Quest completed. Quest completed. Trời ơi, tao được tự do rồi. Quest completed. Quest completed. Finally. Chuyện ảo vãi.
Time to go.
Chắc chắn chỗ này sẽ trở thành một hotspot. Bất ngờ chưa, nó không có trên bản đồ. Không thứ gì được đặt trên bản đồ. Hả? Cái gì dòng dưới đây nó muốn quýnh tôi hay gì thế? Xong cái quest rồi dài mà nó quá trời đỉnh. Mắc cái gì? Thằng nào dưới đây dám hỏi? Rồi cục điện nó đỉnh quá. Tôi mệt rồi, tôi đi ngủ. Thôi tắt stream nha, bye.